Also the Lord said to Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, "This month, the beginning of months to you, shall be the first in the months of the year. Speak ye to all the company of the sons of Israel, and say ye to them, in the 10th day of this month, each man take a lamb by his minas and houses. If the number is less, that it may not suffice to eat the lamb, he shall take it with his neighbor, which is joined to his house, by the number of souls that may suffice to the eating of the lamb. Forsooth, the lamb shall be a male of 1 year, without whim, by which custom ye shall take also a kid, if a lamb may not be had in good manner. And ye shall keep him to the 14th day of this month, and the multitude of the sons of Israel shall offer him at eventide. And they shall take of his blood, and they shall put it on either doorpost and the lintels, or higher thresholds of the houses, in which they shall eat him. And in that night they shall eat flesh roasted with fire, and thirf loaves with the herb lettuce, or with bitternesses of the field. You shall not eat thereof any raw thing, neither sodden in water, but roasted by fire. You shall devour the head with the feet, and with the entrails thereof. Neither anything thereof shall abide till to the morrow tide. If anything is left, ye shall burn it with fire. Forsooth, thus ye shall eat him. Ye shall gird your reins, and ye shall have shoes in your feet. Ye shall hold staves in your hands, and ye shall eat it hastily. For it is Pasch, that it is passing of the Lord. And I shall pass through the land of Egypt in that night. And I shall smite all the first engendered of the first begotten things in the land of Egypt, from man till to beast. And I, the Lord, shall make dooms in all the gods of Egypt. Forsooth, blood shall be to you into sign, the houses in which ye shall be. And I shall see the blood, and I shall pass over you. Neither a wound destroying shall be in you, when I shall smite the land of Egypt. Forsooth, ye shall have this day into mind, and ye shall make it solemn to the Lord in your generations, by everlasting worship. 7 days ye shall eat thirf bread, and the first day nothing dighted with sourdough shall be in your houses. Whoever shall eat anything dighted with sourdough from the first day till the 7th day, that soul shall perish from Israel. The first day shall be holy and solemn, and the 7th day shall be worshipful by the same hallowing. Ye shall not do any work in those days, except these things that pertain to meat. And ye shall keep thirf bread, for in that same day I shall lead out of the land of Egypt your host, and ye shall keep this day in your generations by everlasting custom. The first month, in the 14th day of the month, at eventide, ye shall eat thirf bread, till to the 21st day of the same month at eventide. In 7 days, nothing dighted with sourdough shall be found in your houses. If any eateth anything dighted with sourdough, his sour shall perish from the company of Israel, his soul shall perish from the company of Israel, as well of comlings, that be heathen men, converted to the faith of Jews, as of them that be born in the land. You shall not eat anything made with sourdough, and ye shall eat thirf bread in all your dwelling places. Forsooth, Moses called all the elder men of the sons of Israel, and said to them, Go ye, and take ye a beast by your minas, and offer ye Pasch, and dip ye a bundle of hyssop in the blood which is in the threshold, either in a vessel beside the threshold, and sprinkle ye thereof on the lintel, and either doorpost. None of you shall go out at the door of his house till the morrow tide. For the Lord shall pass, smiting the Egyptians. And when he shall see the blood in the lintel, and in either doorpost, he shall pass over the door of the house, and he shall not suffer the smiter to enter into your houses, and to hurt you. Keep thou this word. It shall be a lawful thing to thee, and to thy sons, till into without end. And when ye shall enter into the land which the Lord shall give to you, as he promised. Ye shall keep these ceremonies. And when your sons shall say to you, what is this religion? Ye shall say to them, it is the sacrifice of the passing of the Lord, when he passed over the house of the sons of Israel in Egypt, and smote the Egyptians, and delivered our houses, and the people was bowed and worshipped. And the sons of Israel went out, and did as the Lord commanded to Moses. Forsooth it was done in the midst of the night. The Lord smote all the first begotten things in the land of Egypt, from the first begotten of Pharaoh that sat in the throne of him, till to the first begotten of a captive woman that was in prison, and all the first engendered of beast. And Pharaoh rose in the night, and all his servants, and all Egypt, and a great cry was made in Egypt, for none house was in which a dead man lay not. And when Moses and Aaron were called in the night, Pharaoh said, rise ye, go ye out from my people, both ye and the sons of Israel. Go ye, offer ye to the Lord, as ye say. Take your sheep and great beast, as ye asked, and go ye, and bless ye me. And the Egyptians constrained the people to go out of the land swiftly, and said, all we shall die. Therefore the people took meal sprinkled together, before that it was dyed with sourdough, and they bound it in mantles, and put it on their shoulders. And the sons of Israel did as the Lord commanded to Moses. And they asked the Egyptians silver vessels, and golden, and full much clothing. Forsooth, the Lord gave grace to the people before the Egyptians, that the Egyptians lent to them, and they made bare the Egyptians. And the children of Israel went forth from Ramses into Succoth, almost 600,000 of footmen, without little children and women, but also the common people of males and of females, innumerable, went up with them, sheep and oxen, and full many beasts of diverse kind also. And they baked meal, which sprinkled all together a while ago they took from Egypt, and made thirf loaves, baking under ashes, for the loaves might not be dyed with sourdough, for Egyptians compelled them to go out, and suffered not them to make any tarrying, neither it was leisure to make any stew. Forsooth, the dwelling of the sons of Israel, by which they dwelled in Egypt, was of 430 years. And when those years were fulfilled, all the host of the Lord went out of the land of Egypt in the same day. This night is worthy to be kept in the worshiping of the Lord, when he led them out of the land of Egypt. All the sons of Israel ought to keep this night in their generations. Also the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, this is the religion of Pasch. Each alien shall not eat thereof. Soothly, each servant bought shall be circumcised, and so he shall eat. A comeling and a hired man shall not eat thereof. It shall be eaten in one house. Neither ye shall bear out the flesh thereof, neither ye shall break a bone thereof. Each company of the sons of Israel shall make that Pasch, that if any pilgrim will pass into your faith and worshiping, and make the Pasch of the Lord, each male kind of him shall be circumcised before the solemnity, and then he shall make it lawfully, and he shall be together with them as a man, born of the land. Forsooth, if any man is not circumcised, he shall not eat thereof. The same law shall be to a man born of the land, and to a comeling that taketh your faith, the which is a pilgrim with you. And all the sons of Israel did as the Lord commanded to Moses and Aaron. And in the same day the Lord went out of the land of Egypt, the sons of Israel by their companies.